Hello. We're going to climb a tree because that's always been like my kind of pet fantasy. Even though it's not really that hard, I could do it right now. There's plenty of trees outside to do it in. But climbing a tree in a video game, that's another step. It's just always looked really fun when people have done it. And I probably have done it, I just can't really remember right now. But climbing a tree from the inside, that's slightly different. Okay, fine. There's probably so many secrets that we can actually get right now with the current loadout of stuff that we have, but I don't think we need it. I mean, more health would be good, and more stamina, but I don't think we need it. Although this area, I think, is kind of annoying. Not the tree. The majority of the tree is really good. I remember a certain bit we were just being hounded by birds, which sounds oxymoronic, but it's really not. They do hound you. So I went to this anime group yesterday, it was good, but as with almost all anime groups I have been to, you just end up watching the first 2 episodes of completely different shows each time. There's no continuity. Which is odd, you know, there should be a common thread somewhere. But hey, that's my opinion, which is the right opinion. I need to throw a lemon at this guy. Okay, fine. Good. Yeah, people were going crazy over someone which had been done by the producer, the director, and the person who'd written the score for Attack on Titan, which I'm going to say right now I'm an absolute anti-fan of. I think it's awful. I think it's the anime version of clickbait. Draws you in and then doesn't live up to certain promises that are implied. But this one seems to be about trains and, let's face it, zombies and steampunk, which is cool. Again, I'm not going to judge it by the first 2 episodes, because if you read that on Attack on Titan, then you'd be let down. Gotta try this. Good. I don't know, it's just Attack on Titan. What can I say? What can I say? There's lots of areas of discussion there. It's a show where the fans will defend it to the death. However, there's so much fuel for people on the other side of the debate. For example, the plot inconsistencies, the unbelievability of certain things that characters do. Which of these 2 doors is the right one? Let's go through here now. How drawn out it is, that's probably my main gripe. For example, there's a certain character who is supposed to be a Titan. And it's very, very obvious that they are the Titan. But it's used as a plot point, this mystery, for about, I don't know, 5 or 6 episodes. And it's It's not like it's a person in a. It's not like Batman, you know. It's not like I'm just fudging this up royally. It's not like, yeah, Batman. It's someone in a mask, and let's pause the discussion while I actually make some progress. Sorry to keep you on tenterhooks. Oh my god. Good. Good. Well, I'm not going to echo your thoughts, because it's good with sort of thinking. You do that. Yeah, it's not like Batman where the person is wearing disguise. The Titan is just a larger and more ferocious version of the character. There is a very clear similarity. That might sound like it's just picking on one thing, but there's a lot of things like that. Yeah. It's a show that set up its scope very well. That set up like the idea of grandeur and the, I don't know how you put it really, the architecture of the entire place. Was done very well, but not very well explored, I don't think. The layout of the city and the walls, and the classes. Which way do you think the way is? Up? Yeah. Good. Oh no, wait, that's probably okay. So anyway, this but this new, oh no, not these guys. This new one seemed pretty good. It seemed more limited in scope. They weren't promising as much. I won't ruin it for you. It's something like Iron Fortress, blah 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 blah, some silly Japanese name which they could have translated into an easier to say English one, but they never do. But yeah, it seemed pretty good. And then, what else is there? As usual, probably their equivalent or analogue of a lot of reality shows we have here, like Big Brother, etc. Probably not just it, they have them all over the world. But you know, the survival games where there are a certain number of people, for example 20, and they all get killed off, and in the end there's only one left, and then there's a shock and surprise and revelation. I don't want to fall off there. I've got a bad feeling about that area. But this was ridiculous. This was like, oh man, so many creative writing principles just disobeyed. With anger. Like 30 characters, the first 5 minutes of the show was introducing them one after the other. You're not going to remember one of them, you're just going to remember a mishmash. 3 of the characters have the same name, which statistically is going to happen. So they just gave them slightly different variation of the same name. You shouldn't even be giving them a name which starts with the same letter. Man, live and learn. But it'll be popular because those kind of things get a lot of steam behind them. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It seemed interesting. It's probably sounding, by the way, that I'm talking about it. Like, how can I be a fan of anything? But, yeah, it probably shouldn't be so critical. It's not a good way to be. Oh. We can probably make this. Maybe we can't. We could almost kind of trick it. No, I think we can. Man. Brilliant. I told you! It just took a lot of heartache. I bet you were like one of those horrible horses, you were being a filthy naysayer about it. But no, you can do it if you believe, and if you put yourself in a frame of mind where you're just not going to let yourself out of the room, that's what it's done. I didn't do that. Oh no, you have to. That happened. Brilliant. I realised too late what exactly we're supposed to do there. I literally hate these guys. They're so bad. They make you stress out so much. Especially in in piano later on, they're awful. Dude, calm down! You're a little man. You're gonna be a little man all your life. You get so heavy when you're in piano. Oh dear. Okay. Good. Give me a pinata. Thank you. Obscured by foliage. A good album name. Okay. Obscured by Clouds? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I can't remember who did that album. Oh. Where are we trying to go? Well, I mean up. I'm just trying to... Oh. That was interesting. Oh, I see. What I did was I skipped this bit. Okay. So I did something really good, followed by something really unnecessary. Let's even it out. This stuff, you should probably put money into. Yeah. Oh, it's this bit. Oh, don't like it. It's the bone guys, and then the chupacabras. They just knock you off all over the house. All over the joint. That was almost bad, but take it. Hey, man, I could do what you could do if I could throw my bones in a way that goes through the terrain. You're not special. This is why I'm pro destroying nature, because look, without nature you can see what you're doing. Oh, I remember why this place is so bad. Because if you accidentally fall down onto a platform, you stick there. That becomes your new checkpoint. Well, we'll do it like we always do, just through sheer willpower. Good. You're such ninja. Sorry about my loud drinking noise. I don't know why I have it, but I do. No power, the best bit. Face suit. Temple Wolf's pretty solid. I remember it's pretty damn good. This place you come back to later. Spoilers. Because if you'll notice, we didn't quite get to the top of the tree. However, we've got Mr. Blue Man. We can go high. I'm just going to go around here and mop up some stuff actually, because some health might be useful. Depends how much we can gather. Alright, let's spend 2 minutes here and see what we can grab. No, you know what, it's too boring. Let's just get on with stuff. We don't need all the health in the world. Let's leave some for fun. We need some of the health. Some of the time. And he can have all of the health all of the time. It's like a tourist spot. It's so good. It's such a good idea to advertise it like that. So, welcome to the Temple Wall. And if we stop when we get to a checkpoint here, the water hurts, but you know, that's just how war goes. You get wet and it hurts. Green is down. See, he got hurt when he went in the water. I think water just kills anything in this game, it's ridiculous. Good. Man. It's the spin that just won't quit. Get in, you're a dishwasher today. Not that dishwashers spin, I was probably thinking of a washing machine, but what do I know? Hey, a spinning wash machine, it would still wash dishes, just probably break them and make them less usable. Good. Once again, got to think about who's putting these pinatas filled with money just in the middle of a temple. Something child themed in a very adult place. Slightly worrying. Let's put it all into health. Good. Okay, let's call it a day there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.